Hello, 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 beautiful souls out there. Happy Monday. It is Magical Monday and welcome. Welcome to today's live. And let me just get the comments up for today's live on Facebook. Hello on Instagram. Thank you for being here. And today is the new moon. Very exciting, very dynamic, very powerful new moon in Cancer today. Check the time wherever you live in the world. In Brisbane, Australia, it will be 4:30 a.m., which is tomorrow. But it's always the night before, which is a really powerful time. Thanks for joining. Very powerful time to set your intentions. So I encourage you today, write out your new moon intentions, your goals, and what seeds are you planting for the next month, the next 18 months, because the astrology on what this new moon is, we have a grand cross, hello, and plus the lunar nodes, which is going to be all about what are you planting seeds on for the next 18 months, because this lunar node will actually continue until January 2025, so the next 18 months. So the seeds that you are planting right now is going to change your life. Now, a lot of people that I'm talking to, as well as clients that I'm seeing, are going through massive transformation, lots of transition, and it's like there's a huge, just think of the butterfly, okay? When the butterfly from the cocoon, it goes through this struggle to break out of the cocoon, and it can be uncomfortable. So see everything that you're feeling right now is like a rebirth process, and so the old you is dying, and as you break through the cocoon, then you can fly. And so it's like there's a rebirth, a transition period as you transform, and focus on what you are, what your intentions are for your new life, your new reality. What are you creating? Use this energy, and it's this whole week with where the planets are, very, very powerful for the rest of this week. And actually the I'll just pause on that, but set your intentions, okay? But if you are going through any struggles or suffering, anything physical, emotional, mental, energetic, as well as spiritual, thinking, oh my God, I'm all alone, why does life suck? And, this is horrible. Know that you are being supported. You are so loved by the universe, by the cosmos, by the angels, archangels, ascended masters, the gods, the goddesses, whoever you believe in. And hi, Kelly, thanks for joining. Absolutely, yes. Releasing that which no longer serves me to open space for the new. Very clear on my vision for this next chapter. That's exactly what we are going through right now. It's about being very clear about where you're going, but be gentle and have compassion for yourself while you go through this process. Okay, it's like a rebirth. But look at anything, especially destructive behavior, any old patterns, programs, beliefs, stories, and release it. So I talked about this on one of the last videos. It's like we are really accelerating as we shift consciousness and expand our light body. Now, a quick way to bring in more light, go stand out in the sunlight or the moonlight. Okay, even though it's a new moon tonight and it could be, you know, look dark, the moon is still there. So just whatever, if it's day or night, go and stand out and fill every cell in your body. And if you don't want to go outside, just do a quick little meditation for yourself and close your eyes and just breathe, connect to your heart and visualize opening up the top of your head, which is your crown chakra, and bring in pure source energy and light down through your body. And just imagine, using your imagination, just see it filling every cell in your body and bring it all the way through your body, all the way down to your toes. And then what I always like to do is come back to my heart and just focus on my heart and just keep expanding my heart center. Now, on my YouTube channel, there's several different heart opening meditations that I've got on there. So go to my YouTube channel, Linda Joy Ben, and find a meditation that is calling you. Okay. And do this meditation of releasing and letting go of any suffering, any pain, anything that is holding you back. And so the new moon is all about planting new seeds. But if you are feeling stuck right now, this is your opportunity to release that energy, and then you open up in order to receive the new. And it's like, just imagine, you know, pulling the plug out of the bathtub and all the water drains away. Well, then you can refill it with what you choose to bring into your life. And that's how powerful and creative you are. In every moment, you get to choose what seeds you plant, and then what you do with your seeds is water them. And it's all done with your intention. That's how simple it is. It's you set your intentions, you talk directly to the cosmos, the universe, whoever you speak directly to, your higher self, and ask and you shall receive. Okay, because we're all moving through these very powerful times, and the next 18 months is like we are on a rocket ship. It is so fast and furious. And what I also say is stay up on your surfboard, ride that wave. You'll have a fantastic time, great adventure, have fun. It's when you fall off and you get plummeted into the sand that it's like, ouch, that hurt. Dust yourself off, get back up on your surfboard and ride those waves. Okay, so look at the areas in your life that are not working for you. Look at the areas where there is an old story, an old program that's running in your life, those old belief systems. And this is what I go into much deeper into my 5R renewal program. And this is where we actually keep cleaning out and pulling off those layers for you to really come back to your true authentic self and why you're here, what your purpose is, what your soul's mission is and really connect to that. And hi V, thanks for joining. Okay, and thanks, Kelly. Also, let me know, and hello on Instagram. Thanks for joining. So I've got a few decks here if anyone would like a card, and this is one of my favorite decks, the John Holland, the Psychic Tarot, and I pulled a couple this morning, and what I got was the two major arcana cards of light and new beginnings. So that's two cards. So if you would like me to choose a card for you, let me know. For everyone on this call and whoever is watching, I will choose a card for the collective and see what comes through. Also, before I pull a card, this week also, I think it's the 22nd, that's Saturday, Venus goes retrograde. So what Venus is like a love sign. It's all about relationships. And this is relationship with yourself, okay? And reassessing your relationship. That one just jumped out. Authority. Reassessing your relationships, your relationship with yourself, and also reassessing your financial situation as well. And the Venus retrograde will continue for the next 40 days. 40 days. Do you remember the 40-day famine? I used to do that at school, where you basically, fast for 40 days. So the next 40 days is a Venus in retrograde. And okay, let me share what the authority card is. This is another major arcana card. And so this card represents the masculine qualities of leadership, logic, strength, wisdom, and power. When this card emerges, it acts as a teaching tool, and in so doing, it is encouraging you to develop or reignite these qualities and tap into the masculine aspects of yourself. Other traits also included are good reasoning and problem-solving skills, being grounded, learning to develop strong mental control over free-reigning emotions. Oftentimes, this card appears to symbolize a father figure or an individual of wise authority who may be present in your life. It could be someone of high influence in business or a prudent friend who uses logic and reason to create a positive outcome. Ask yourself whether it's time to take on or emulate similar qualities. Now is when you must act like a leader and exert your will by incorporating form and structure into ideas, plans, and foundations. It's time to stop talking and act in order to achieve what you must. Use the qualities and character of the authority card so that when you need to make a choice, you approach it from a place of wisdom, rationality, logic, and grace, rather than one of foolishness, belligerence, greed, or self-centeredness. The way in which you acquire, handle, and wield power and authority is now being tested. So, and this is also the tarot archetype of the Emperor. So does that card resonate with you? And so very interesting, because this is, everyone has the wisdom within us, okay? And it's about listening to that wise one, which is also your higher self. It's also your connection to source. You're constantly being guided every single moment of the day. And just trust and know. It doesn't matter what faith you are, just trust and know that you are loved, you are supported, you are being guided, and there's just, it's like you can do no wrong, okay? Because it's like, regardless of what choice you make, the universe will support you on the best possible outcome for that choice. Sometimes we don't always make the best choices, but the end result, the universe will actually help you to have the best possible outcome from that choice, because you're here to learn and grow. You're not here to suffer or struggle. So just trust that, and just release the release the need of trying to be perfect. Okay, that's a big one for many people, and just release and surrender. You know, this is what I say to my clients, you know, a little mantra to say is, I release, I surrender, I let go. And okay, so Kelly, you would like a card. Which deck would you like? Do you want the a psychic tarot or the Keepers of the Light? I've got another deck here, but I'll just give you the two choices to make it easy. Everything begins with intention. Yes. So Kelly, let me know what deck, and then, okay. And now imagine 3 piles, 1, 2, or 3, and give me a number, and I'll just wait for that to come through, and I'll make 3 piles. Three. Okay. Patience. Actually, this is interesting. Another client on Friday who's going through transition, she just got this card as well. So the patience card, this card signifies the need for patience, self-control, adjustment, moderation, and balance when dealing with others as well as yourself. This could be in the areas of how you think and work, and how you handle school, recreation, the people in your life, or the spiritual path that's set before you. As a soul, you have more than one aspect of yourself to draw on for support. It's all about integration and learning to blend and balance both the physical and the spiritual. You're an ethereal being in a physical body, enjoying a human experience. Therefore, since you're both, you should honor all of you. If you go through life denying yourself the joy of combining these aspects, you're missing out on so much of what the world has to offer. Why accept a life that's half lived? The patient card reminds you to open your heart and mind, allow yourself to listen to other people's ideas, thoughts, and perspectives. Blissful harmony can be achieved when everyone learns to work as one. All benefit. Listening, sharing, and reaching out will help you renew your faith in yourself and humankind. You'll become more aware of the miracles around you, as well as the ones that you have a hand in creating. Very powerful message there, Kelly. Does that help you? Especially with the transition that, well, we're all going through. No one's left behind. We're all going through massive transition, shifting consciousness, expanding our awareness that everyone on the planet is experiencing these growing pains. And as you're growing, what I actually say is, and I actually said this to another client, we're upgrading your hardware and your software and upgrading your conscious human operating system with new programs. And if you'd like to have a chat about that, book a clarity call with me, and you can go to my website, lindaban.com, and on any of the pages, book a free clarity call. Let's have a chat and talk about what specifically is going on in your life, and I'll give you some tools that you can use right now and implement right now. Okay, yes, the program is there if you'd like to go much deeper, but first let's just have a chat. And in every conversation I have is people, you know, automatically get those ahas, those insights. It's like, what questions do you have? And it's about having clarity on your next step. Okay, so thank you, Kelly. Absolutely. I feel what is specifically meant for me was patience with others who aren't evolving as quickly as I feel I am. I feel as if things are going at light speed for me right now, and it's exhilarating. Absolutely. The energy on the planet. I mentioned this in another video. It's like the veil has been lifted. If you feel like, you know, because prior we were living under this dense, heavy energy. Imagine, you know, a thick, wet blanket over you. Well, now that's been lifted. The veil has been lifted. The energy is just magnificent. It is so high. It's so just high vibration. This is your opportunity to tap in and be the creator that you came here to be, to create your reality. And when you're in that place, suffering and struggle and being in pain and all these things that are holding you back no longer exist, because you can heal your own body. I've done it, and medication free, and I know how to transform your body, your life, and your whole direction on where you're going. So it's about you taking charge of your life. You're in control. And yes, the medical profession is there, and they're well-meaning people, and they've done a lot of study. Though don't give your power away to a label. Okay, when I was given all my labels, I didn't attach to it. Well, actually, for a bit there, it was like, oh, this is an excuse to play that victim role, right? But take your power back. And it's like, no, I'm not playing that game anymore, and I will heal my own body. And in that process, and I did it medication free. I was a non-compliant patient in the medical system that refused to take the medication. And I knew that I could transform my body and rebuild my health after I was diagnosed with autoimmune and chronic fatigue and adrenal burnout and cancer many years ago as well. So I know it can be done, and you too can do it as well. And this is what I teach people, not just in my programs, but one-to-one and in all my groups and all my teachings. It's like, you take control of your life, take charge of your well-being, and just know that you are being supported, you are being guided. Keep listening to the inner guidance, listening to all the wisdom and knowledge. That just listen, it's all there. You have all the answers within you. So exactly, yes, Callie. We've been on this journey for several years, and it's yes, not well. Let me put it this way: everyone's at different levels of consciousness, and it's about having compassion for your brothers and sisters around you, and helping them to step up, but be the example, and do it with love and kindness, and then they will see another way of being. All you can do is encourage them. As a human, having this human experience, we came as very powerful souls, but we were also given free will. So this is where the choices come in, okay? If we choose to sit in the pit and keep struggling and suffering and holding on to that illness or disease or being the victim, well, that you have free will. You can choose that. But on the flip side, you can also choose something else. And what is that? What do you choose to create? And today, being the new moon, very powerful, dynamic new moon, you get to make new choices and plant those seeds. So write out your intentions. And what I also like, and I pulled this out, can you see that? It's all coloured paper. And so every month, what I do is I choose a different colour for every month, and always write it on coloured paper for my new moon intentions, and then pin that up on my mirror and or the wall or wherever you will see it on a daily basis, and read it out. And then at the end, just say thank you, thank you, thank you. So it is, so it is, so it is. And you're planting those new seeds. You know, think of the oak tree, okay, and the acorn. It's like planting the seed, and then you keep watering it, and then it will just grow. And that's like any seed that you plant. What are you growing and bringing into this reality? And that creative process is really exciting. What are you creating? So think about what needs to be let go of in order for you to bring in the new. And it could be just telling those old stories that are holding you back. Okay. And hi, Kaz. Thanks for watching. Does anyone else want a card right now? Let me know and I can choose a card for you. What I might do while people are thinking about that, I will choose a Keepers of the Light card and see what comes through. Also really open up your creative juices. That this is when you focus on your new intentions, your goals, what are you creating? It's like you open up the floodgates to more creative ideas, and it's such a fun process. So let me know how you go with it. What are you creating? And always come back to your heart. How does it feel? And breathe. Breathe and be kind and gentle with yourself in every moment. Okay. Mm. Perfect. Archangel Michael. Trusting heaven. It's about trusting and having faith, and you are safe. Angels stand close. Surrender your concerns and allow a miracle to occur. Perfect. I'm coaching another client right now, and that's basically what I said. Create a miracle. So the miracles, and it doesn't matter how big, it's like you have the power to create that miracle. Okay. And don't let anybody squash your dreams or dim your light. Believe in yourself, how powerful you are, and you can create any miracle that you choose. And just be compassionate with yourself through the process. Okay. So let me just give you more. The extended message of this card, Archangel Michael, your angel team is with you now. You are not in this alone. You may be feeling sensitive or overwhelmed, but your angels are inviting you to take a step back so that they can come in and share the light of miracles. You may feel that your prayers aren't heard, but that doubt blocks solutions from entering your life. Know that Archangel Michael and his legion of angels are here to help clear anything that's not serving you, so that you can allow in the miracles of change that you deserve. Absolutely. So when you set your intention, and you can just say this out loud: I call in Archangel Michael. I call in all the archangels. Please show me, please guide me, please teach me. And see what comes through. See what, when you're journaling, see what comes through. Keep asking the questions. Ask. And in your meditations, connect with your heart. Deep breaths. That helps to reduce stress, connecting your vagus, get through the breath, you're activating the vagus nerve that will connect you to your parasympathetic nervous system to relax your body and allow yourself to receive. Okay, and really open up, and remember, open up the top of your head and receive the light and the energy. And just keep imagining and visualizing that light pouring down through your body, through and every cell in your body. And check out my YouTube channel and Creative Juices on Fire. Yes, and Michael. Yes. Archangel Michael is with everybody. So, and just know that, you've got 100,000 angels and more around you every single day, guiding you on this journey that we call life, while we all play together on this playground. And it's really about, supporting each other in community, and just being kind and gentle regardless of where people are at on their journey. Just be loving and compassionate, and be the best version of you to show them another way of being. And whatever small thing that you do may be just the catalyst to help them to shift. Okay, and it's all about planting seeds and helping each other on this journey, because we're all in it together. There is no competition. Don't ever compare yourself with other people. We're all in community with each other, supporting and growing and upgrading our conscious human operating system to be the best version that we can be on this soul's mission and soul's purpose that we're on. So thank you for being here, sending much, much love to you all. And thanks, Callie. Thanks for joining. Thanks, everyone on Insta for watching. And I'll share little snips of this on TikTok. And thank you, thank you, thank you. Have a magnificent week. This is a really powerful, high energy week. Use it wisely and be intentional on what you choose to do every day this week. Sending much love, many blessings. Bye for now.